Hey family here, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video where we will be doing a wind down. A wind down is where, we pop a bottle, boom, and discuss any and everything that I want to discuss or that you guys request for me to discuss. Today, I thought it'd be really fun to, state my unpopular opinions because unpopular opinions are like the trend on Twitter right now. Everybody is asking you about unpopular opinions on every doggone subject, but I honestly really enjoy unpopular opinions. Aside from some of them being problematic, they do sort of open your eyes to a perspective other than your own, okay? So if there's like an unpopular opinion of mine that you disagree with, let's spark conversation. Like, let's not be condescending, let's not be insulting now. Even though, listen, if I get a little bit of lick in my system, some of my opinions may come off a little harsh, because, I'm very blunt. If you guys do not know this, I'm a very blunt person. It's the Sagittarius in me. And am I in focus? What the heck? So today we will be popping some Cook champagne. Now listen, Cook's rebranded. And if you know me, well, maybe you don't know me. Hello, what's up? My name's Aaliyah. I don't like the taste of Cook's because it's cheap. It has that cheap taste. But listen, I saw this new label. It looks very bougie. It looks prestige. It looks expensive. It looks restaurant. It looks restaurant quality. Like, look, they just look so sleek, rebranded, expensive. So I feel like I'm looking for another word, but it's at the tip of my tongue, but I can't get it out. If you are not 21, okay, or you are not a drinker, listen, grab some juice, some water, some sparkling water, a snack, a meal, okay? Chill with me. This is a very casual, laid back video. As you can see, I look like I'm in pajamas. So without further congé, if you are interested in tuning into today's wind down, where I will be stating and discussing my very unpopular opinions, well, maybe they won't be that unpopular. You never know. What if my unpopular opinion is the popular one, but I just don't know it because no one else says it? Then subscribe to my channel. If you are not already subscribed, tap that bell to be notified of my future uploads. And when you tap that bell, an option will pop up. Click on options and ensure all notifications are enabled, including my creator posts. And stay tuned, keep on watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. All right, let's pop her open. Shout out to Cooks. I love champagne. I cannot wait for the day a champagne company sponsors me, or even better, we collaborate on a champagne and it's put in the shelves in the store. Oh my gosh. I love the sound of a popped bottle. I'm a pro at this. I love popping bottles, and I love that first glass of perfectly chilled champagne. Ooh, just hit your throat. Oh, yes, isn't she beautiful? Okay, if you are drinking with me, cheers! Bing! Let me know what you're drinking down below and if you are drinking with me. Okay, unpopular opinions. Unpopular opinion number one. Listen, why are women getting down on their knees and proposing to these men? Sis, get the fuck up. Get up off your knees now. Get up. Particularly, I'm going to speak from a heterosexual point of view when it comes to relationships. Sis, what are you doing? Get up off your knees. I feel like if a man truly loves you and you are being treated like a queen, honey, you do not need to get down on your knees and propose to no man. Get up. Get off your knees, sis. Go find you a man that's going to treat you like a queen, is going to put you first, is going to prioritize you, is going to move mountains for you, because that's obviously not the man. No. Let me actually look up unpopular opinions on Twitter to guide me along. Popular opinion number two. If I'm walking down the street, minding my damn business, headphones in, do not stop me and tell me to smile. I don't owe you a smile. I don't even know you. Who are you? I don't owe you the time of day. I don't owe you a conversation. Listen, unless you're a supporter of mine and you're trying to get my attention, oh my gosh, Aaliyah, what's up, girl? I'm subscribed to you. Listen, that's different. But if I'm walking down the street minding my damn business and you stop me and say, you look prettier when you smile, now you just made me mad. Now I don't want to smile. Now I'm going to have a stone cold ass face towards you. Unpopular opinion number three. There is more to being a woman than playing a gender role. I said it. There, I said it. Okay, my goal in life is not to be a gender role. It's not to be domesticized. Is that the word? It's not to be playing some domestic ass part in someone else's life, okay? I have dreams and goals, and a lot of women do, that are larger than playing a gender role, okay? If I don't want to be a mother, that doesn't make me less of a woman. If I don't really want to be wifed up and I don't aspire to that because I have dreams bigger than just playing a role in someone else's life, okay, I'm not less of a woman because of it, okay? And why are we teaching young girls to play a domestic role? We're grooming them, or parents grooming young girls to be a wife. Is that the only goal she should have? Like, you're grooming a young girl. Like, come on, she a kid. Let her play with some Barbies. Let her go outside and play hopscotch. Let her jump rope. Let her go ride her bike, okay? Go rock climbing. Why does she need to learn to be a wife at 8? Also, this could be cultural or it could be not. I don't know. I've seen it in my own Black community. But why do women crave to have a ring by a man who doesn't want to give them a ring? Like, there are so many people out there, probably the perfect person for you, who is willing to treat you like a queen, honey. The queen that you are, prioritize you, lift you up. But why are we craving engagement rings from men who don't want to be engaged to us? Like, why are we forcing men to want to marry us? Pressuring men to want to marry us. That draws back to the women getting down on their knees and proposing to these men who don't want to marry them. Stop policing fat people. Okay, you never know if someone had just lost 20 pounds and is now going to a restaurant to have their cheat meal. Like, why do people police fat people? Like, fat phobia is so real. I just don't get it. Like, what makes you qualified to speak on someone's health? Worry about your own health. Worry about your own weight. Why are you worried about someone else's? And the thing is, like, you never know. What if that person literally just lost 20 pounds? But, like, they're going to a restaurant and they're having their cheat meal, and you're over there pulling out your phone and putting them on Snapchat and telling them that they should have ordered a salad. Like, I don't understand what makes you feel so mighty. Because when a skinny girl eats a fat ass burger, no one says anything. No one blinks an eye. No one says anything about how much cholesterol and saturated fat or whatever the case may be is in that burger if the skinny girl's eating it. But if a fat person or a heavier weighted person is eating a fat ass, juicy ass burger, there are people barking down their throats trying to police their health and how unhealthy that is and how they should work out and how they should have a salad. Who is you? Who is you? Not a nutritionist. You ain't a doctor either, nor are you a healthcare professional. Go have a seat and worry about your own health. Also, I don't agree with people thinking that what they have to say is so important that they don't care if they hurt someone's feelings. Who are you? What makes you feel, again, so mighty that you can say whatever the hell you want and you don't care if it hurts someone's feelings? Like, I don't understand that. Like, some things truly are better left unsaid. Like, keep your mouth shut. You're entitled to an opinion, but you're also entitled to be quiet. I mean, you're entitled to shut the fuck up. You're also entitled to be kind. You're also entitled to be gracious and nice, understanding, and respectful. Like, people forget you're also entitled to those things too. Your opinion doesn't override kindness and respectfulness and understanding and the right to remain silent. Like, people forget those entitlements too, sis. Like, what you have to, if you know something's going to hurt my feelings, why do you think you need to say it so bad? Because you know my feelings are going to be hurt. Keep that shit to yourself. Okay, you are not that important. I promise you, you're not. Like, people will say the meanest things and be like, well, I'm entitled to an opinion. Well, I don't know who lied to you, but you're not entitled to an opinion on my page. That's offensive. Okay, go say that on your own page. Go say that between your own friends. Go say that in your own house. But in this house, we're respectful. Like, you need to get off your chest so bad that I need to get veneers. Sis, no one asked you, and what you had to say was not that important, I promise you. Or like when people say you should be able to handle the truth. Okay, but you should be able to deliver the truth in a very loving way, but you can't. But you think someone should just take the truth. And who is to say that's the truth? Who is to say that? That's your opinion. Is it your opinion? Is it your very harsh opinion? Or is it the truth? You know, I don't really like that. I don't really understand it, and I really think you should just be quiet. Okay, I swear, people on social media think they've been holy their whole life. They've been sinless, sin-free their whole life, and they've surrounded themselves with nothing but saints their whole entire life. Like, they've been woke their whole entire life. You forget who you were and now you're judging others. Like, you're judging who you once were. Like, for why? Did you forget who you once were? Like, I just don't understand, unless it really comes down to like serious topics, and I'm talking about racism, homophobia, transphobia, xenophobia, like those serious topics. I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about, you know, just innocent, ignorant statements. Like, people act like they've never been problematic ever in their life. They've never said anything ignorant ever in their life. Who is you, sis? You ain't Jesus, okay? You ain't sin-free. I know for a fact you're not sin-free. I know for a fact you have made mistakes. They just might not have been on the internet, but you've made them. And that's why I'm just kind of very understanding when it comes to mistakes or ignorance, to a certain extent. Like, if you're 40 years old and you're racist, you chose to be racist. It's like a choice. At that point, it's a choice. You know what I'm saying? Some people truly just don't know. I'm not talking about racism. Well, maybe. Like, if you're 10 years old saying something racist, I know your parents are saying something racist. So it's your parents, okay? But when you grow up to a certain age, you should realize that you have to unlearn the ignorance that you were taught in your childhood. And that's not okay to say that, and it's not okay to think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you reach a certain point in your life, you realize that your childhood, how you were brought up, you have to unlearn that, okay? Unlearn that ignorance. It's not okay to really think like that. And I still think, my camera's going in and out of focus, y'all. I'm so sorry. I still think that between 21, and 25, give or take, I still think those are ignorant ages too. I don't really fault a 21-year-old not really knowing, because you're kind of thrown into adulthood. Unless you grew up really fast, I think you're just kind of thrown into adulthood. Listen, you still young, you still dumb, you still ignorant, you still got a lot to learn. You do not know everything in your early 20s. And I don't know why people think you have to just know everything and be extremely woke in your early 20s, but you're still going to be ignorant. You're still going to think ignorantly about some things if you're not taught. And I don't really think early 20s are a grown-ass age. I really don't. I really feel like maybe 30s are a grown age, but I don't really think early 20s are like a grown age. I still think you have a lot of learning to do, a lot of growing to do, you know, a lot of unlearning to do. And that's that on that. But if they're choosing to think like that, then okay, if you don't want to unlearn your ignorance, I can't deal with you. But I'm here for those who are like, oh wow, that's ignorant. I didn't know that was ignorant. Oh, thank you for actually letting me know, because I wouldn't have known if you wouldn't have told me. And also another thing, when people say it's not my job to teach you, then what is your job? Is your job just to attack? Are you going to let them know that what they said wasn't okay and then tell them why it wasn't okay? Or are you just going to attack them? Because I feel like people's pride gets in the way, and their ego is so inflated when they call people out on the internet and they get like 50,000 retweets and 50,000 likes, like they feel so high and mighty. But what did you really do? You didn't do anything but attack. And you got some retweets with it, but what did you really do? What difference did you make? And you know, granted, I used to be a person who wanted to clap back. I don't really clap back. If you notice, if I have hate comments, I delete them with the quickness, because I don't want that in this house. I say thank you sarcastically, or I'm just kind of sarcastic. I'm not trying to embarrass you. I won't ever go back and forth. Like, what am I going back and forth with you for? Like the wise man once said, an onlooker won't be able to tell who's the idiot. You both look like idiots. I really think it's so dangerous. Like, think about it. I know it's sort of seen as like a love language, but giving someone like 10 shots on their birthday is low-key hate, is like not okay. It's like dangerous. Like forcing someone to drink large amounts of liquor on like their birthday or their celebration, is that really love? It's like low-key dangerous. And some people feel so pressured, like, oh, it's my birthday, I need to get wasted. Like, they will drink well beyond their limit. Like, we gotta care about our livers, okay? And that's dangerous. Like, you could seriously get alcohol poisoning and black out, and blacking out is kind of dangerous. Like, you don't know what you did. I think not remembering what you did is actually kind of scary, and I don't really like that idea of blacking out and not knowing anything that happened between the hours in which you blacked out and then you regained consciousness. I don't really think that's love, you know what I'm saying? Even though I know it's seen as love, isn't that weird? It's seen as love to, you know, force down 10 shots down your homegirl's throat because it's her birthday. And then if you like decline the shots, it's seen as disrespectful. It's so weird. Anyways, drink responsibly, okay? Know your limits. You know how they say money doesn't buy happiness? I mean, sorry, not that phrase. Money isn't everything. You know that phrase? I actually would have to disagree. Not in a very vain way, but without money, you can't live. You need money to eat, to stay somewhere, okay, to have, you know, what do you call it? Shelter. There we go. Clothes, skincare. Listen, to keep yourself up, self-care costs money. You need to do your hair, you need to do your skin, you need to do your makeup. Without money, you really couldn't live. And I think money is a blessing, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to make money and wanting to acquire money and wanting to acquire wealth. But I think the difference is, and what makes it, you know, like a turnoff for people, is greed and lack of integrity and, you know, being very vain and, you know, self-absorbed and centered and arrogant, you know, all those traits. But I feel like money isn't negative. It's how people make money negative. You know, I think your perception of money is very important. So if you have a negative perception on money, that's how your relationship with money is gonna go. But I feel like if you have like a very positive relationship with money and a very positive perspective on it, I feel like it can be a very positive thing, like abundance and wealth. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to aspire to abundance and wealth and financial freedom. I just think that, you know, there's a thin line between wanting abundance and then being greedy and then lacking integrity and, you know, doing evil things to, you know, get money. Who doesn't want to live comfortably? Who doesn't want to be able to pay their rent and their bills and still have money left over to, you know, get themselves something good to eat, go get their nails done, their toes did, or, you know, go on a vacation? You know, without money, you can't go on vacation, or you can't travel, or you can't go on a trip, you can't drive your car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to always live check to check. Like, it's okay to want to aspire to or want to aim for abundance and wealth. Okay, I don't need, or you don't need to stan an artist in order to like their music. Like, it's like people act like you gotta be a stan or a hater. I'm neither. I may like one song and not like the other. Like, why do people act like you gotta be a whole entire stan? Or if you like their music, you're automatically a stan. And if you listen to their music and they do something problematic, then people try to come for you. Listen, I didn't tell her to go do something problematic. Damn. I pay attention to people's actions. Like, listen, R. Kelly is canceled. I will never play any of his songs ever again, okay? Now, I can understand that, like, okay, no, he needs to get locked up. Not even going to get into it because it is a touchy subject. Like, sexual abuse is a whole nother, it's very sensitive, okay? I'm not standing, I don't stand, okay? I don't stand anyone. I like their music and that's it. I may not like another song, that's fine, okay? But this stan culture, oh my gosh, relax. And also, I don't agree with praising a human being. I'm not going to worship any human being. Absolutely not. I actually have met a few well-known people being in the beauty industry or the beauty community. They're regular. Once you meet them, you realize how regular they are. They're just a person. They're human. I will never worship, praise any human being. When you admire someone, like your favorite YouTuber or your favorite artist, you hold them to this certain standard in your head. And say you meet them in person and they're just entirely different than how you visualize them in your head. You're low-key disappointed and they're not who you thought they would be. That's kind of unfair. Like, don't have expectations with people because they only show you a certain part of who they are online. Like, online is the highlight reel, okay? The good parts of them. The days when they're always slaying and always looking good, okay? They're human, they make mistakes. They regular ass people at the end of the day. They just have status. They just have fame. They're just well known. Okay, we on our second glass, y'all. I need to put this back in the fridge because warm champagne? Absolutely not. Let me pour this second glass. What glass y'all on? Okay, what y'all drinking? Let me know. And comment down below your unpopular opinions too. I want to know. Let me go put this back in the fridge, honey, because I like her chilled, honey. Okay, there are women out there who accept the bare minimum. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you know, I just don't understand why women who accept the bare minimum think they are better than people like me, high maintenance, who don't want the bare minimum. By bare minimum, I mean women like, my man don't need to propose to me with a big ring. He could propose to me with a ring pop and I'll say yes. That's you. I don't know why your standards are that low. But sis, I want a big rock. I want a big ring. But you not a better woman than me because you would accept a ring pop. We're not the same. but you ain't better than me because of it. I'm not better than you because of it. We have different standards. And honestly, it is really sad. It is super sad when women have very low standards for relationships and for themselves. Like, they will accept minimal effort. Even if you are not wealthy and rich and have all the money in the world, your relationship will make you feel rich and wealthy when that person truly loves you and is putting in the effort to make him your queen. Honestly, I would tell you, don't accept a ring pop, because what the fuck? But hey, that's fine. That's you. Okay, I guess I'm gonna take it there. I am going to take it there. Being called skinny does not hold the same weight as being called fat. And I'm going to tell you why. Listen, everyone has their body insecurities. Every single person has their body insecurities. But being called skinny does not hold the same weight. And you know it doesn't, okay? First of all, listen, we just gonna get into it. Okay, first of all, your shape, your size is on every clothing website. Your body type walks down every single runway. Your sizes are always available. I'm not talking about sold out. They're available, okay? You are the standard of fashion. Your body type is the standard of fashion, and it has always been praised and idealized. People are not policing your health. Now, I'm not talking about body disorders or eating disorders. We're not talking about those extremes. But people aren't policing your health, okay? People aren't telling you to lose weight and go to the gym, that you're promoting obesity, that you loving yourself is promoting obesity. People don't tell you that. We have body insecurities. I'm not saying you don't have body insecurities. Your body insecurities are very valid. Listen, it's like if you're celibate, people like look at you funny, but if you've had multiple partners, people slut shame you. I don't understand that energy. And also, when you're celibate, I've noticed this, people will, and you're in a relationship, people will question if you've been cheated on. But do you know that you could get cheated on not being celibate? Like, do people forget that part? Like, I don't understand the questioning. It's like people can't believe that you're celibate and in a relationship, but you're not celibate in a relationship and you've been cheated on. So I just don't really understand the question, the concern, the curiosity, because you could get cheated on in both scenarios. You know, when people say, oh, I guess these are the cards that I was dealt with, I don't quite agree with that, because I do feel like you have the power to, you know, change your life around, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you grew up a certain way, but like once you reach a certain age, everything is your choice. Like, you have a decision to go this way, you have a decision to go this way, you have a decision to go this way, and reshuffle your deck, girl. I don't feel like you're dealt cards that you have to deal with your whole life. People don't like to hear that because it kind of makes them uncomfortable. Because, you know, okay, listen, people identify with their struggles. And if you take that struggle away, it's like, who am I? It's a comfort to identify with your struggle, because they identify with that struggle so much. It's like part of their identity that they don't want to let go. I feel like we don't even realize our power because we're too busy identifying with weakness. Stop begging for support, you guys. I see this all the time in the beauty community. That's the community I'm in, so I see this all the time. People begging for support, and then people complaining of lack of support. And they have followers. They have people that show love on every single post or photo or video or whatever the case may be, whatever they post. You have people showing you love, yet you're saying that people don't support you. First of all, stop begging for support. Stop seeking outside validation. Like, are you doing this for support, or are you doing this for you because this is your passion and this is the career you want to chase? And this is the lane you want to be in? Like, what are you doing it for? Well, first of all, begging is so ugly. I can't stand begging. I'm just like, because people see this and you're kind of like, it's kind of a slap in the face to the people who always show you love. Like, recognize the people that show you love. Seek gratitude that there are people who are liking every post, retweeting it if it's on Twitter, telling you how much they love your work, commenting, you know, on your YouTube videos and giving it a thumbs up, you know, telling people to subscribe to you and subscribing to you. Like, that's support. So why are you seeking support outside of what you have? Like, what you focus on grows. What you focus on, you create more of. So focus on the people who actually are supporting you and are showing you love, and watch it grow. You know what I'm saying? Why? It's like people supporting you and then you're like, damn, no one supports me. How come no one supports me? Are you blind? Like, do you not see the likes on your photo? Do you not see the retweets? Like, it just kind of shows ungratefulness. I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just a complete turnoff, and I'm sure it's a turnoff for people who follow you, and you want to focus on those people, okay? Because that's your audience. Focus on your audience. You've built this audience thus far. Focus on them. Show them love, okay? Sow into them. Plant a seed into them. Watch it grow. Watch it flourish. The harvest is coming. Okay, I think I was like semi-problematic far too long, so let's just do one more unpopular opinion. Y'all ready? Sparkling water is that girl. Oh my gosh. I can't believe people think it tastes like the TV static. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Sparkling water is so good. First of all, it completely takes away your soda craving. Second of all, you can put sugar-free packets in it and make it taste like soda with no calories. Third of all, oh my gosh, it's just like having a soda without the guilt. Like, I can't believe y'all don't like sparkling water. Sparkling water is that girl. I love it so much. And honestly, I haven't even drank soda since. I haven't drank soda since last June. It's like you get the soda feel. Like, I really crave carbonation. Like, that carbonated feel. I crave it so much. So, you know, I pop me open a sparkling water. You know that, like, oh my gosh, it's just so good. Like, oh my gosh. Whoever said sparkling water tastes like the TV static, that was like an on point, like, simile, like. Okay, you guys, so that about sums up a few of my unpopular opinions. If you disagree with any of them, let's have a conversation down below. Maybe I can gain some understanding. Maybe you can show me a perspective I wasn't seeing. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new here and this is the first time being on my channel and seeing my face, I would love to see you in the next one. Subscribe to my channel and join me and the honeys, honey. I love you guys so much. And until next time, always remember to serve, honey. And I will see you in my next upload. Bye.